Hi everyone and welcome to the 7th episode of the Yarnniffler podcast. My name is Sam, I'm a university student from Belgium and I love to knit and crochet while I'm not studying and sometimes when I'm studying, but at the moment I'm pretty busy, so not much knitting and crochet is going on, but I have some things to show you. So today is going to be a shorter episode. Uh, I hope I can edit it tonight and put it up for you tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Okay, maybe first off, you can find me on Instagram as Sam Wyffels and on Ravelry as Yarnniffler. If there are any comments or concerns, you can reach me through there or in the comment section below. And normally, if you uh, would want more information on some things I'm showing, there will be clickable links in the description box. Just push the little arrow button or see more and everything should be there. Okay, so thank you if you're a returning viewer, or welcome if you're coming back. I hope I can keep you company in whatever you're doing. I have a finished object, so here they are. These are my shorty socks number 14. So I have a lot of this self-striping yarn. Last time I was at home, so now I'm in Kortrijk in the city where in the city where I study. And when I was at home, I showed you my box with all of my self-striping yarn where I'm making shorty socks from. So I made these toe up with 56 stitches and 3 extra gusset stitches on each side, so 6 extra stitches in total. And I did 15 rounds of rib. I used 2.5mm needles for the foot, and then for the cuff I used 2.25mm needles. The yarn I used is Socks Mini, but like socks written with an X. And then this is color wait, what was it now? 506 and 147. I think the variegated one is the 147 and this blue one is 506. But if you want to be sure, I'll make sure to link my Ravelry page and you can find it on there. And yeah, I think that's all. Oh, I used the recipe for knitting toe-up socks from Socksmatician. I'll make sure to link it. I link it every time because every pair of socks I make I use that recipe and then I just go on. So last time I showed you I was around, maybe one sock is better to show you, around here before the gusset increases, and then with Easter my 2 grandmas came to visit, and when we were talking and sitting outside in the sun, I just knitted almost all of the gusset increases and then most of the heel for both socks. So yeah, they were finished pretty soon after the last time I showed you. Then I have 4 whips to show you, 1 new one and 3 whips you saw already. Maybe the most exciting one first. Let me try to show it to you. So you will probably remember this one. This is the House Pride sweater by Megan Reagan. As you can see, it is a bit small for me because I'm making it for my cousin for her 12th birthday. She could choose the pattern and the yarn, so she chose a Ravenclaw themed sweater because she's a big fan of Luna from Harry Potter. I'm using Filcolana Areta Classic. So this one, and that's 20% nylon and 50% virgin wool. In the color 200 is the yellow one, it's called yellow as well, and then the blue one is called azul and is number 265. But that will be linked in my project page as well. As you can see, I have a lot of yarn attached. So I saw my niece last weekend. She tried it on, so at the moment I am knitting the cuff, or like the bottom ribbing. So I have 3 more rounds to go on this and then bind off. So I hope to do that tonight. The sleeves are almost finished, but they are too short. So what I'm gonna do is, you can see there's a cuff here. I'll just take out these 15 rounds of rib knit 15 rounds of plain stockinette, and then knit 15 rounds extra, so it's gonna be 15 rounds longer because it's super rush, so during blocking this is going to stretch. But I asked her and she likes it when her cuff comes up to like her hand, so we'll make sure that everything fits the way she wants. So I really hope to finish this week, because it is not a lot of knitting anymore, like 30 rounds on both sleeves and 3 more rounds on the body, that I can wash it and block it this weekend, and then probably take pictures and give it to her so she has it, and that it is done. Because I wasn't sure how long she wanted everything. I stopped on the body till I saw her this weekend, so for 2 weeks I really didn't work on it. But now I'm going for it and trying to finish it. I hope to finish this already, but it's been too busy. So, but definitely in 2 weeks it should be finished. Let me try to put it away without losing any stitches. Then my next pair is in this sock bag from the Grocery Girls. I'm making the Tokyo socks. So this is a patterned pair of socks from Mina Phillips of the Knitting Expat Designs, and my yarn is tangled. Let me try this. Let's do that after. So let me come a bit closer. So as you can see, you have this an eyelet pattern and then some kind of knots here. So yes, I almost did a full repeat, but you have to really like think about it. So it's just something like maybe 20 minutes in the morning, 4 or 5 rounds I can do. But I'm knitting them toe up, as you can see, on 2.5 millimeter needles, 60 stitches, and this is the let me make sure, the classic sock base from Yarning in the Love Song colorway. So that was this main color, and then this I had 2 contrasting minis, and I'm using like a brown purpley one, and this is the main color. So it's a light pink or maybe a blush pink with like some speckles of yellow and darker pink and maybe some reds, just some little speckles. Let me put it here. So I haven't really had time to work on it because you need to think about it. Then another pair of socks, because I always have a vanilla pair of socks on the go. These are in another bag of the Grocery Girls, because those are my sock bags. And this is this self-striping yarn, but it is self-striping. It's more like variegated. There's not one measurement for the stripes, you could say. Let me try to show you. So here we go. So it's just the beginning, and then when I have time and I take this with me and just do a couple of rounds here and there. But like after I finished my shorty socks, I started this one. These are going to be the tall socks number 2. So like I have a lot of variegated balls of yarn that I'm not sure will work in a pattern sock, so it will just be vanilla socks. And the yarn is rolled of yarn Himalaya. So this is 25% nylon and 75% wool, just wool, or like, yes. And this is color 4. So this is just a fingering weight as well. And we'll just keep going. And how long will this sock be? Probably just till I'm bored, or sometimes when you fold your socks double at the heel, I try to do that and then knit the cuff. So, but you'll probably see this for a couple of weeks. And then my last whip already, I told you this is going to be a short one today, is my Ship Shape by Heidi Kiermaier. So this is the one. I have been talking about this sweater since my first episode, because then it was just like an idea. I bought the wool, I bought the pattern, but yes, I finally started it. Last time I showed you, I was just at the sleeve separation. So let me see. Yes. So I was here. So this is all I knitted in the last 2 weeks. and this is the only things I knitted this week even. So I haven't really knit a lot on this one as well, because it's getting a bit big to just take with me. So most of the time when I'm sitting on the couch and I'm getting tangled in my stitch holders. So yes, I have probably this and half of this to go. So this is like, say, 10 centimeters, something like that, and I need 25, and then I will try it on and see if I want it longer or not, and then go on to um, the sleeves and the bottom ribbing. Yeah, we'll see. I'm using Hosgarn Super Soft, so this is Venetian, and I'm also using flannel gray. This is so the gray I have on a cone that is left over from my shellography shawl I made, and then this dark red color I bought extra, and I'm using it double, so I'm getting like a decay weight gauge. I think that was all that I wanted to say about this. I really wanted to film an episode, but I won't be talking about my yarn journey today because it is really busy. We have a lot of group projects that needs to be done, that we have deadlines for in the upcoming weeks. So I just wanted to make a small podcast with not a lot of editing, but still wanted to show you my progress and keep the momentum going, so that in 2 weeks hopefully I can make a longer one, or otherwise it's going to be a short one as well with just some updates. And then maybe a short part of the life. So last time when I filmed, I still had Easter holidays. Now we're in the second week after the Easter holidays already. I think we have 4 more weeks of lessons and then 2 weeks of just nothing, and then there are exams. So everything is coming up. As I told you, or maybe you don't know, I am doing my bachelor's thesis, you could say, like a group project with at the company. So yesterday was the last time we went to the company, but we had a really good experience with them. It was nice to work in a company and not just in the labs at school. And now it's to us in a month, yes, almost exactly a month time, we have a presentation of this project, and we also have like a report for 25 pages that needs to be written and submitted. So we're doing that. We have other group projects, other labs that we have to write report for. So it is really busy at the moment, but it's really like the good kind of busy. I like it. I'm still very happy in like my bachelor's degree. So I'm studying bioscience engineering. It's very interesting, and yes, all of that. So like next week on Wednesday we are going to visit Leuven. So Leuven, now I'm in Kortrijk. This is like Leuven is the university is located in Leuven, but this is like a campus somewhere else. So we're going to Leuven to see where we're going to study for the next couple of years, meeting some new friends maybe, and all of that, getting some more information. So yes, I am also excited about that. Then in the last couple of weeks, yes, I have been working for school a lot. As you can see, not that much knitting, more reading, because at night I'm pretty tired and I don't really have the energy to knit. I just want to lay in bed, and knitting and laying in bed is not really my strong suit. So I've been reading a lot while just trying to fall asleep or early in the morning. So that is something I like to do as well. And also last weekend, or maybe just Thursday last week, it was day disco, so organized by like the student council from 10 in the morning, but it was just like every hour there was something else, like maybe some like buy 2 drinks get one free and some nice things like that. But like from 7 onwards I was there with a friend, and we from 9 we danced till I think till 1 almost, and it kept going. So it was really nice to go somewhere early to a party, you could say, and just go dancing to really good music from a DJ. So that was nice as well. And then on Saturday um, I went to a party in my hometown with some of my friends, and we just danced for hours. I think it was 4:30 when we went home, and then of course slept in on the Sunday morning. But it was really nice to see a couple of my friends back and just dance and forget everything. And then now we're going to study mode and not a lot more dancing. Next week we have an event planned, but that is all really. So yeah, I think that was everything I wanted to tell you. I hope this was a shorter one, so maybe easier for some of you to watch. If there's anything you want to know, let me know. I would like it if you subscribed. I really like that. Or just leave a comment if there's anything interesting or something you want to tell me. Maybe what are you working on while you're watching this? And then yes, I think that is everything. Okay. Bye. See you next time.